Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone is welcome to join. And our first participant is Sarasi. Hi, from Switzerland.
Hello, good evening, Ajahn. Very
Yes.
happy to see you, and it's
Good
a
afternoon
blessing
to you.
always.
Good
Thank you,
afternoon to you.
Ajahn. Hope you are doing well, Ajahn.
Thank you. Yes. And you?
I'm fine too. Thank you, Ajahn. Blessing to see you. I have two questions.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Ajahn. My first question is regarding Vipassana and Samadhi meditation. Do we have to practice Samadhi meditation first to develop Vipassana meditation if we want to quickly enter into the path? Or what is the most, in order of significance, what is the most important meditation method?
Well, you need the strength of samadhi to stop your defilement, your cravings. If you don't have samadhi, you cannot stop your mind from craving for things or getting angry or for being attached to things. So you need to first to develop samadhi, the ability to stop the cravings or the attachment, which we call ubekkha, equanimity.
Okay.
If you don't have equanimity, even though if you know the Four Noble Truths, you know that your, your suffering is caused by your attachment, such as to your body. You will not be able to let go of your attachment or your craving for the body. So wisdom just tell you what you have to do in order to get rid of your suffering. You have to stop your attachment. You have to stop your craving. But if you don't have the strength to stop your craving or attachment, then your wisdom cannot do anything to help you in this regard.
Okay.
So you first need to develop equanimity, the fourth jhana. Once you can stop the mind and get into jhana, then the mind has the strength to stop the craving, the attachment. And then when you have suffering regarding your body, such as when you get sick and you might die from cancer, you'll feel very bad. But if you have the wisdom to see that the body is anicca, is temporary, it's going to have to die one day, and it might be this time from the sickness, then you can stop your cravings for not dying or for living. If you have equanimity, you just stop the mind from craving. And when you stop the craving or the attachment, then your suffering will disappear. So you first need to develop jhana, which is samadhi.
Samadhi, yes.
But during the time of your development of samadhi, you can also study about the truth of the Four Noble Truths and the three characteristics of existence separately, not at the same time. Like right now you're coming to listening to Dhamma talk. This is developing wisdom already. But it's just that the wisdom that you're developing right now doesn't have the strength, the support of your mind, of your jhana to be able to apply to stop your attachment or your cravings.
Okay.
So you still have suffering regarding things that you're still being attached to or crave for. So these are two separate practices. First, you need to develop the strength of the mind to stop the cravings, which is the jhana. And then after that, then you go and investigate your suffering. Whenever you have suffering, you ask yourself, why am I suffering? It's because I want something or I'm attached to something that I might lose. But then the thing that I'm attached to, is it permanent or is it temporary? Can I keep it forever with me? You cannot. So then maybe it's time for the things that you attach to separate from you, to leave you, to go away. And you see the truth and you accept this, and you stop your attachment, stop your cravings for the things that you love from leaving you. Then you have no suffering. Okay. Right now, you know the Four Noble Truths. You know your problem is with your attachment or your craving, but you cannot stop it.
Yes, because we have like we don't have much equanimity or samadhi.
Or jhana.
We haven't or jhana.
So you have to try to develop jhana. So the best way to do it is to keep wisdom right now. Don't have to worry about it. Try to develop jhana first. Because if you try to develop both jhana and wisdom, they are in conflicting mode. When you develop jhana, you want to stop thinking. When you develop wisdom, you want to use thinking. So they can be in conflict. So in practice, in practical terms, when we practice jhana, we try to stop thinking. For many days, maybe even months, just try to use mindfulness to stop thinking. So then you are able to enter into jhana. You don't worry about developing wisdom yet. It's only after you are able to enter into jhana and efficient, you can always enter anytime you like. You can stop your mind anytime you like. Then you will then go and develop wisdom. Because when you're not practicing meditation, you need to develop mindfulness to keep your mind from thinking. But if you use wisdom, then you cannot stop your mind from thinking. You use the mind to think. So then you'll find it hard to go into jhana later on, because you cannot stop your mind from thinking. Because you use it to develop wisdom. See? So right now, when you're first starting, you don't want to develop wisdom. You want to develop mindfulness and jhana. You want to stop the mind from thinking the whole day, from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep. Stop thinking. And only after you have developed good jhana, strong samadhi, efficient samadhi, proficient in samadhi, then you can when you're not in meditation, you can then start to study the wisdom part. Okay.
We should have some previous experience from our previous births as well, Tanajan, because sometimes we find so difficult to enter into samadhi states because our thoughts always get proliferated. I wonder, lack of previous experience or something. That's also maybe the case, no, Tanajan?
The case is with your mindfulness, how much you have developed in your past life. The more mindfulness you have, then the easier for you to stop thinking.
Okay.
So if you haven't the ability to stop thinking in this lifetime, it means you have to put a lot of effort in developing mindfulness all day long in your waking hours. Try to stop thinking. And the way to do this efficiently, you need to be alone. You need not to do any work. If you work, then you have to use your mind to think about your work. If you live with people, you have to communicate with people, so you have to think again.
Exactly.
So for those who truly want to develop jhana, they usually go live in seclusion, like monks.
Yes.
So for lay people, you just have a mixture of both, I guess, some wisdom and some samadhi, but not enough to stop your craving, not enough to let go of your attachment.
Progress is comparatively very low. The lay people.
You are always under the influence of your craving all the time.
Yes.
You crave for this, you crave for that. Once you start to crave, you cannot stop the craving. So you succumb, you give up, you follow your craving. So you
Yes.
find it very difficult to resist your craving.
Mhm.
But if you can develop jhana, and when you can see with wisdom that the craving is causing you the suffering, then you can stop it.
Mhm. Okay.
All right?
Okay, Tanachan, thank you for your answer.
Is this the only question you
No, I have another question,
go ahead?
Tanajan. Yes. Can there be ordinary human beings who have never experienced jealousy? I mean, not even a single thought of jealousy or envy? Because one of my close relatives say he has never experienced jealousy or any bad feeling towards another person's happiness or success. Knowing that person, I mean, comparative very well, I can genuinely believe it. But I wonder, it made me to wonder, Sanajan, can there be ordinary human beings, I mean, like 100% without any jealousy at all? 100% free from jealousy?
It's not something we should worry about.
Okay.
Just wasting our time. What we have to worry is our own jealousy. Can we stop our own jealousy or not?
Yes, yes.
Other people's jealousy is not our problem. We don't know
Mhm.
whether they're speaking the truth or not, or maybe they're speaking the truth, but they don't know that they are deluded in thinking that they are not jealous. Maybe because they haven't yet been put to the test. So it's not our job to go worry about other people's status, whether they're jealous or not jealous.
Mhm.
If they want to say they're not jealous, that's fine. If they want to say they're jealous, that's also fine. It doesn't change anything with us.
Okay.
What we have to do
Okay.
is to stop our own jealousy. This is more important.
Mhm. Because I
Would you,
thought the person is very good, very generous, and not even comparing himself to his own twin. So I thought, like, oh, maybe from the person I can say he's telling the truth, but I wonder, can that be possible to a lay person to be completely without sort of a thought of jealous? That's why I wanted to ask Tanajan.
I cannot vow for you, so
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. I don't know. Let's put it that way. It doesn't
Okay.
matter with me anyway, whether they are jealous or not jealous.
Okay.
What's important is me. Am I jealous or not jealous?
Yes, yes, true. I was just wondering.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the problem when you start to think. Your thinking can lead you into all sort of subjects that you don't need to know. So you're wasting
Yes.
your precious time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
Okay, Tanajan.
Just 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 whatever people say, just listen
Mm.
and acknowledge. Okay, that's what they say. Whether it's true or not,
Okay.
the Buddha says in the Kalama Sutta. You just listen, and you don't have to believe what they say
Okay.
until you can prove it otherwise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We have to take care. I mean, like, look, whether we are jealous or not, that's more important than
That's
finding.
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
You
Yes.
should, if you're sick, you should worry about how to get your sickness away,
Mm-hmm.
right? Get yourself
Yeah.
healed. You don't worry about other people's sickness, whether they have or not. It's not your problem.
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Yes. Yes.
How are you? Haven't seen you for a while.
Yes, Tanajan. I was actually in Sri Lanka for a few months with my mother, so I couldn't join. When I'm in Sri Lanka, I'm always bit busy and lot of engagements with
Did
people,
you
and not like here, Tanajan. But
did,
I daily watched your, I mean, like weekly I watch. Yes.
did you see Sananji when you were in Sri Lanka?
During that time, she wasn't there,
I
Tanajan. She
see.
was away from the country.
Okay.
So I didn't get to meet her during this visit.
All right. Okay. Nice to
Okay.
see you.
Very nice to see you, Tanajan. A blessing always
And
to be in
ask,
your presence.
you can ask more questions if you have any. Okay.
Okay. That's for today, Tanajan.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Wish you good health.
Yes. Thank
Sadhu,
you.
sadhu.
Next, we'll go to Mike from New York. Hi, Mike.
Good evening, Hanajan. It's good to be with you today and with the Global Sangha. Today, I think this is a lesson in Ubeka, but I was trying to help a friend recently, and at some point they just could not receive my help anymore, and it was hard for me to be able to see that, but I was able to let go of wanting to help this person, but I did leave a lingering effect in me the days that followed of feeling guilt that maybe I could have done more. So I wanted to ask for Tana John's advice and a way to frame that in my mind to create less suffering, but to be able to help more people in the future.
Well, you only can do so much, and you cannot do more than what you can do. So it's a matter of judging yourself. How much can you do for other people? When you have reached the limit, then you would have to say, "This is it. I cannot do anymore." You cannot help everybody in this world. And also, if you want to make yourself feel better, you say, in the end, everybody dies anyway, no matter how much you help them. So it's just a temporary reprieve. That's all. You help. In the end, we all end up dead. Both the helper and those who are being helped. We're in the same boat. But we try to do our best, but there's no point to feel guilty or feel bad about when you're not being able to do it. This is because you might not have equanimity. You might still have this craving to help as much as possible, even though it's beyond your means to do so. But if you have equanimity, then you know the limit, and then you can accept that limit. Because if you want to do more than you can do, and you start to feeling bad, then you're hurting yourself. So why do you want to hurt yourself? And you couldn't help other people at the same time anyway. So you don't have to hurt yourself in order to make you feel that you have tried your best. You just have to know how much you can do, and when you reach that limit, then you have to stop. That's all. But like I said, if you don't have equanimity, sometimes your craving to help other people can also cause you the suffering. It's another form of defilement.
Mm.
Anything that causes you to suffer, it is defilement. So you can use that as a gauge how much you should be able to do for other people. When you start to feeling bad when you're not able to do, then it means you are trying to do more than what you can do.
Mm.
You should feel happy helping other people. If you feel sad, then you're not doing it correctly.
Mm.
Okay.
Thank you, Tana John.
In Buddhism, we usually look at the things that we cannot help. That this is the karma. This is the karma to have to face this situation. Not getting enough help, and nobody can do anything about it. Then it's just the consequence of the karma. You look at it this way.
Mm.
So blame it on karma. If nothing, don't blame it on yourself. Okay.
It's good teaching, John. Thank you.
Next step for Morgan.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. And you?
Good. I'm doing well, thank you.
Still doing your challenge?
Yes.
Okay.
This summer, so I'm doing a lot more. So anicca is my mantra.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Your wisdom.
So I just let myself remember that this is not forever. But I do really like my quiet time, but I can't attach to that because it's not what it is right now. So yeah.
You should be flexible and change with the conditions.
Yep, not letting myself be upset about any of it, just going with it. Yeah.
Yes, don't be attached to any particular situation because they keep changing. You can always be happy regardless of what the situation is, if you know how to adapt your mind
Yes, if I can just
to the change.
Yeah, and just go inside.
Yeah.
Sometimes that really helps. I really like making inside a good place. Yeah.
Yeah. Go inside and you have equanimity, then nothing can bother you.
Yeah.
Okay, no question.
No, thank you. No questions. Thank you.
Okay. Kwan Liman from Malaysia.
Ajahn, this weekend I'm going for a self-retreat for 2 weeks, somewhere in Malaysia. I wanted to go to Wat Yan, but it's too far for time being. So I'm going somewhere in Malaysia for 2 weeks.
It's better if you can go somewhere nearby, so you don't have to travel.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you
So
need
it's
is a
like
quiet place.
It's a monastery, about 3 hours from here.
Can you do it at home? Can you make yourself your home a monastery? No,
because there's a lot of things happening at home. And my sister is back for holiday, so she can take over taking care of my brother, so I can take a break.
Okay, good.
I take care of myself first.
The goal is to be able to be alone and do your mindfulness practice.
Yes.
This is the first step in your practice, is to develop mindfulness. Wisdom is not as important as mindfulness. Without mindfulness, you cannot get to jhana. Without jhana, you cannot stop your craving. When you develop wisdom and find out that your suffering is caused by your craving, you won't be able to stop them. So it's useless to develop wisdom right now, because you won't have the strength to use to apply wisdom to stop your attachment or your craving. So you have to first develop jhana, so that you will have the strength, the ability to stop your cravings and your attachment.
Yeah. So when I practice mindfulness, I try to break it into task by task instead of the thinking that I have to be mindful the whole day. And I have to, like when let's say I'm cooking, so I'll just be mindful after cooking, and then after that, the next task, that is task by task.
Yes, whatever you do, just be mindful. Even during the shift from one task to the next, you also have to be mindful all the time.
Yeah.
Continuous mindfulness is the key. That's the goal. Sati sampajanya.
But Ajahn, throughout the day, I don't have much thoughts. It's just relatively quiet and simple. Just that my mindfulness is not sharp.
You can see how much mindfulness you have by meditating, by sitting down, meditate. How much calm you get. This is the measurement of your mindfulness. If you have more calm easily, you can enter into calm quickly and easily, and it means you have more mindfulness. But you have to struggle with your thoughts, trying to stop yourself from thinking about this and that, and unable to focus on your meditation object. Then this means your mindfulness is not good.
Mm.
So you can measure your mindfulness every time you meditate. So if you want to know how much mindfulness you have, sit down, meditate,
Yeah.
and find out
Okay.
how long it takes for your mind to become still. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, or never become still.
No, not that bad, but
Well, someday you can be restless and agitated, worry about this and worry about that. So you won't be able to concentrate or focus on your meditation.
yeah,
So your
that
mind
is
can
one.
shift from one extreme to the next. One day it could be calm easily. The next day it can be restless and agitated. But don't get discouraged. This is the nature of the mind when you're still in the stage of developing it. It can swing back and forth, up and down. But just don't be discouraged. Just say, this is just another bad day for you. Tomorrow will be better, maybe. Don't give up the points. Don't give up the practice.
No, never. I
Okay.
haven't given up.
And that's the goal. That's the red bottom line you have to have. Never give up
Yes, never. Until the last moment, never.
to the last breath.
Yes, never.
Good.
I'm still going. Keep going.
Because
Although it's slow,
nothing,
yeah,
yeah.
slow, but keep going.
nothing is as precious, as useful as your practice
Yes.
or your mind. Nobody else can help you regarding your mind. You have to help yourself. You have to be your own refuge. The Buddha can only teach us how to do it, but we have to do the practice ourselves. Okay, so go into your retreat and concentrate on your mindfulness and jhana first.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Ajahn. I will.
Next, Ricardo from Uruguay. Watching the World Cup. Are you watching the World Cup? Are you a football fan?
Hello, Tanajan. Nice to see you well on all the Global Sangha. Yes, I watch only the, I don't know how you call it, resume. That's 5 minutes of each match, but yeah, I do watch. Although our country is gone, it's outside, so yes. So nice to see you and to see all the Global Sangha. Do you have any question?
No. I'm here to answer your question.
Okay. I'd like to tell you that a friend of us, Olivia from our Sangha, is going to Wat Yan next month, so I will try to make arrangement with your assistance so she can stay there a couple of days. The other good news is that we've been meditating every day 1 hour online with a nun. Her name is Aya Marajina. She's a Cuban American nun, and she makes meditations online at 8 a.m. of our time. And I do have one question. And I've been practicing with the 7 factors of enlightenment, the first 2. And here I found sati and Dhamma Vikaya, investigation,
Vichaya.
right?
Yeah,
Vichaya.
they are in conflict with each other.
Okay. And on the other side, I found papancha, mental proliferations. So, when I'm here in sati, there are no thoughts. When I come to investigations, I do feel the senses. Sometimes some thoughts come about and I try to cut them. And then when I get involved on the story, there comes the papancha, the mental proliferation. And sometimes I get lost on this papancha. So I'd like to ask you an advice, how should I deal with that? I mean, I know that I have to have strong sati, so when I investigate, there won't be too much thoughts, but often the papanchas come about and they grab my attention and I get lost. I don't have any sati anymore.
That's because you don't have enough sati in the first place.
Yeah.
When you, like I always say, forget about everything. Worry only about mindfulness, sati. Develop only sati first. Until you're able to stop your thought with sati. Then you can move on to use your thought to investigate the nature of things. And whenever your mind starts to stray into the defilement territory, you can stop it with mindfulness. But without mindfulness, your thought, when you're first starting, is in the Dhamma territory. And after a while, start to stray into the defilement territory without knowing it.
Okay.
And you cannot stop it. So, like I said, this practice has to go step by step. You cannot just jump up here, doing this and doing that. There are steps that you have to follow. It's like studying a language. You start with ABC when you study English. Before you go and read the Shakespeare book or write a novel, you need to know how the ABC work first.
Yes. Okay.
So you start in meditation. You start with mindfulness. Buddhist meditation. You start with mindfulness until you can stop the mind completely, which we call jhana. And once we have that, then we can then go into the next level of investigation.
Okay.
Then you can control the investigation. Make sure it doesn't stray into the defilement territory. Every time you start to get away from the Dhamma territory, you can bring it back. And then also you can use, once you find out that your problem is caused by your attachment and craving, then you can stop them right away.
Okay.
With jhana, you can stop your craving, your attachment. But without wisdom, you don't know what to stop.
Yes.
Wisdom tells you what to stop. Stop your attachment, stop your cravings to the 5 khandhas.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So I should not try to step to 7th grade before 1st grade.
Yeah, do 1st grade first. Do the ABC, do the mindfulness, constant mindfulness. And when you have constant mindfulness, when you meditate, you should get into jhana quickly, 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then when you become proficient in getting to jhana, then when you come out of jhana, then you can start to investigate
Okay.
with wisdom.
Right.
Why are you feeling bad about this or that thing? you find out that because of your craving or because of your attachment, you feel bad because things don't go according to your craving. If you don't want to feel bad, then you have to stop your craving. Let things go, because everything is anatta. You cannot control them. Let go of your attachment. Let go of your craving.
Okay.
You cannot just let go. We always want things to be like this or like that, and this is our problem, and we cannot stop it. Well, you want this, you want that, you're expecting this and expecting that. And you don't get what you expect, then you feel disappointed. Why disappoint yourself by expecting? If you don't expect, then you won't get disappointed, right?
Right.
Take things as they come. Que sera, sera. Always come back to this.
Yeah. Yeah. Que será, será. Whatever will be, will be.
That's right.
True.
Simple phrase, but have a deep meaning, deep wisdom. We forgot this. We always want to control things. We always want things to be like this or like that. Even though we know that it's not possible, but we still want it. We don't want to get sick. We don't want to get old. We don't want to get that. We don't want to die. Even the fact is keep telling us that we're going to get old, get sick, and die. We just cannot accept the truth. That's all.
And how much fear sometimes we do feel about all this, right? At least I do.
When you have jhana, you don't have fear. When you see the truth, your mind can remain calm and accept the truth easily. Okay, so do mindfulness. Sati sampachanya. Sati sampachanya. Sampachanya means continuous, constant. Be mindful all the time, with your body or with your mantra. Don't let your mind go think about the soccer game or anything. Stay the mind in the present here and now.
Yes. Keep doing.
If you can do this, the Buddha said you can become enlightened in 7 days.
See, my mind says, I don't agree.
That's what the sutta said. 7 days or 7 months
Yeah, I
or
know.
7 years.
Yeah. 7 years maybe.
Or 7 lifetimes.
Yeah, it depends on me, I know, but it only depends on me.
Okay, anything else?
Okay, no. Thank you very much, Anacha, for your wise advice.
Okay, you're welcome.
Be
Thanks,
well.
Masha from Ohio. How are you?
Good evening.
Can you still maintain calm?
Yes. I had my meditation in Las Vegas, Nevada at the Chaya Meditation Monastery. So it's been a week. I've been back home for a week, but the retreat was probably the best one ever. There was so much that happened. I had so much clarity in the mind, how the mind works. And I didn't have my regular meditation cushions. So what I was using was a little bit too hard for me. But it helped me to stay very alert and to maintain the mindfulness. So that turned out to be a big boon, to have that little bit of discomfort kept the mind from wandering. But the breakthrough for me was I began to see the intention clearly before the action. And then I had this awareness, and the awareness seemed to be predominant. And so the monkey mind was gone. I began with awareness, and the objects were clearly coming and going within the awareness. And then mindfulness, I was so clear on that too. As soon as a thought would come, I would see it and cut it off right there. And then I'd be back with the awareness and the object. There were times when the awareness the object would fill the awareness, almost like cradling an infant, where it was so close. And that was all there was, awareness and the object. I guess everything was clear in the mind, and I wasn't working. I didn't have that tension in the mind of grasping or trying to accomplish anything. It was like I was in a room.
Just being there.
I was just being, and so there was an ease to everything. I was aware of the discomfort. I was aware of my intentions. I was aware of the object coming and going. I was aware when the defilement came, and then mindfulness was there. There was one point where over the years I've noticed in meditation where the mind will proliferate. And if it goes to like some happy memory, and then the mind becomes happy, and then there's like an energy of happiness, it kind of lifts the meditation, but it's defiled because I'm clinging to that happiness that has come. And there was one point where I saw it so clearly, and I thought, I'm grasping, I'm clinging at happiness. And as soon as I saw it, it fell away, and the clarity came right back. And I was just right back with the object, the knowing, the awareness. And that felt like a real breakthrough for me, because I don't want to cling to the happiness. I don't want to push away what I don't like. And I had never really seen how I would cling to any type of happiness that came up. My mindfulness was, really strong. And
the best position for your mind to be in is to be merely aware.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. Just be merely aware of whatever's happening. They all come and go. They are anicca, they are temporary. They are anatta, they are not under your control. So if you leave them alone, you will get no dukkha. But if you try to manage them, as soon as you try to manage them, control them, then dukkha will start to enter into your mind.
Yeah. So it was a wonderful retreat. Since I've been back, it's a great shock, to have all the sensual stimulation, dealing with so many people again. But I've had much more mindfulness upon returning. And it's not like a striving for it. It's almost like I can slip into it as soon as I can remember I'm not being mindful. I can just slip into that ease again of just being
Just being
aware.
aware. Hold yourself
And
back. Don't get into the action or reaction. Just to
yes,
really knowing.
yeah. And so it's like day and night. It has become very clear that there's no zone in between. Either it's light or it's dark. And
The goal is
yeah,
to maintain this. The goal is to maintain this awareness all the time,
all the time.
regardless
All,
of what happened, good or bad. We should
yeah.
just be merely knowing that they are good or bad.
And so it was, long enough and just a really solid, steady awareness for like 9 days. Big, big change for me to know that that is possible, and now to, try to maintain as much as I can of that.
Is this retreat a program, a scheduled program, or just random? Anybody can join retreat anytime, or
You can do the retreat anytime. It's called a personal retreat.
that's
You
not
just
retreat.
come. Like I needed my airfare to get there. Everything is, you can just go for free. You get a room. I have to follow the 4 scheduled meditations. I can only eat breakfast and at 11 a.m. and the rest of the day is fasting. We're encouraged, and which I follow, you do the walking meditation ahead of all the scheduled sitting meditations. And then your free time, you manage that on your own.
Good.
So I would rest. I didn't listen to hardly any Dhamma talks. I just would follow the schedule, go to my room,
Keep
try to
mindful. Try to be
keep my
mindful.
mindfulness and doing nothing. It's like you almost feel guilty doing nothing, but I have found when I do nothing, the mind just clears up. Oh, it becomes empty. There's nothing to focus on.
You should feel guilty when you're doing something.
That's
Because
right.
that's not what you wanted to do in the first place.
It goes against everything we've been taught from a small child. Be productive, make yourself useful, don't be lazy. But in my own life, in my older years, I have found that the doing nothing
It's the
is
best thing for you.
the best thing for me. I can't speak for anybody else. And so the retreat was like that. I did everything according to the requirement. You follow the precepts. You have to follow the 8 precepts. And it was great. So I just wanted to report on that.
That's good. Now all you have to do is maintain your practice at home as much as possible.
Yes. So
But if you don't, then you eventually slip back to your old habit again.
exactly. So
now
I'm
you have
trying.
learned a new habit. Try to stick to the new habit.
Yes.
Because if you don't, and in a few days, your mind will be back again into what it used to be.
Yeah.
But if you can maintain your practice, then your mind will be like now, like it is now. Just merely being aware.
Yes.
And let everything go.
Yes. Yeah, that was the other thing, that on the retreat I could see everything going. the coming and the going.
Yeah.
Whereas normally in the lay life, you never see the going.
Because
It's
you're
like,
going with them, you keep moving with them, see.
yes, yes.
Because you
And
have to
so,
do things with them. You have to join your family activities. So you become involved with the coming and going. So you're
yes,
not watching anymore. You're acting.
that's right. That's right. So, but yeah, I have quite a lot more mindfulness, the stepping and the training to watch every step. If every time you're walking in a day, you can just stop and right, left, or stepping, or the doorknobs, reaching, and
Whatever you do, always be mindful.
whatever doing, however the body is moving, to just be there with it. And so I'm doing much better. Even a week being gone from the temple for a week, I'm having a little bit of momentum still.
Good. Keep it up.
I'm gonna try.
Until it becomes automatic.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for sharing the information.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Okay. Next, we'll go to Switzerland, to Claudia. Are you in Basel?
Good afternoon from Basel, Switzerland. Yes,
Okay.
we live in Basel. Yesterday, I visited the Dhamma Monastery, and I also was able to see Kenneth. So far, he's doing well up there in the mountains.
He's not here today. I think he is in retreat or something.
Yes, he's in a retreat until mid of July, as far as I know.
Good. The more the better.
Yes, he's a very good role model. Yeah. And please excuse me. Now I can hear better. I have a question to Tana-chan, because a friend of mine, and she's also a Dhamma practitioner. She's practicing Mahayana. I practice Theravada, and we had a discussion about karma. I wrote the question down. So my friend and I had a question about karma, and I already experienced that karma is also used for victim blaming, because I experienced already when somebody becomes a victim of violence, people say, oh, this is your karma, you have been a bad person in your previous life. And as far as I know, my friend has a teacher who is a lay teacher. He is not ordained. As far as I know, he also says the same. And my idea of karma is that karma is very complex, and I never would do victim blaming and say, oh, you were a bad person in your previous life, so you have to endure this karma now. Because my idea is when somebody experiences violence, we have to meet this person with goodwill and compassion. So I would like to ask Tana-chan for his words of wisdom, the meaning of karma, and when people experience violence.
Well, see, there are two things that we're to look at with a situation like this. First, the cause of this person, of this situation, what causes this thing to happen. And it's not only karma that is causing it. It could be other factors as well, which we might not see and know or know.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what is the cause, because it's already happened. Then they come to the second part that what should we do about this? If we could help the victim, then we should help with metta, loving kindness, or compassion. But if we cannot help, then we have to use equanimity.
Mhm.
If we try our best to help, but there's nothing that we can make it better or make it, good, then we just have to accept our inability to do so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with some people, they add this with this is probably this person of the consequence of her karma or his karma.
Mhm.
But we don't ignore our help. We try to help first if we could.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then if we cannot do anything, then we can then maybe blame it on the karma, which might be true, might not be true.
Yeah. Yeah.
It might be some
Yeah.
other causes beside karma that's caused this thing to happen.
I'm very relieved to hear this because this is what I also told my friends. So
Yes,
this helps me a lot. Thank you so much.
we have to use Brahma Vihara when we deal with people, living beings, people or animals. If we could help, we should help.
Mhm.
If we can do anything to make a person happy, we should do it. But if we cannot, then there's nothing else we can do. Then we just have to use equanimity.
Yeah. Yeah. The equanimity is the hardest part for me to
Yeah,
develop.
you need
Yeah.
to practice a lot of meditation in order to be uninvolved, let things be, letting go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this sound better now?
Yes. Yes. I feel very, very happy that Tana-chan confirmed what I told her. But of course, for myself, I still need to do a lot of equanimity practice. This is my homework, probably for the rest of my life.
Yes, try to meditate every day if you can.
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay, and do more to get more equanimity.
Yes. Yes. I have vacation now, so I can use the time very well.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you so much, Tana-chan.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next, Felicia from Malaysia.
Good evening, Pajan. I don't have question tonight. Just listening, Pajan. Thank you.
Are you going to any retreat soon?
I will go and see you this year end.
Do you still go to Ajahn on Khao Yai, Ajahn?
Yeah, I just came back last month.
I see. How long did you stay there?
In and out many times.
All year long, huh? All the time.
Yeah,
You find it's good for you?
I go everywhere also same. Cannot understand language. Just focus on my practice.
Okay, good. You happy?
Happy. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I'll go to Brazil now, okay, to Alfredo Ubeka.
Hi, Bante.
Hi, how are you, Ubeka Rama?
Oh, good.
That's
Good.
that's the name of your temple, huh?
It's my kitchen.
Your kitchen is your temple, in your monastery.
Yes. my work. It's a window. It's a porta.
Okay, looks like a sunny day.
Other.
It's a sunny day today for you.
No, it's cool. It's not sun. It's a little cold today.
Okay.
50 graus.
15 Celsius.
Yeah, 50, 60, 40. A little cold. Winter here.
Okay.
Now is very parties in Brazil. Festa Junina. The name is Junina parties. The people's doing fogueira, né? We fire.
Mm.
And but I know, né, but I meditate, né, but I meditate. I'm Sati Sampajana. I'm
Good.
Nirodha. I'm Nibbana.
Good. Jhana. You're going to jhana.
Jhana way.
So
It's good.
So you have ubeka when you go
Oh
to
yes,
jhana.
yes. Now I have a investment in money. Investment. A friend of me is karma, né? But the karma is when things appear in our lives, né? But it's karma.
Yes, it can be karma, it can be something else also.
Yes, a friend of me. I meet a friend and he offering to me investing in dollar in Dubai.
Okay.
Invest in dollar in Dubai.
Make sure you
I
don't
agree,
lose,
né, but I agree.
Make sure you don't lose your money.
Yes. to win more money.
Can you trust your
I
friend?
agree.
Can you trust your friend?
I'm not fear, né, but Buddhists not fear, né, but
Everything is anicca, huh?
yes. Nirodha. I like Nirodha, but Nirodha is the same of Anatta, is the same of Anicca. Is the Dukkha is difficult, but Dukkha is difficult.
No dukkha. Zero dukkha is Nirodha.
Yes. No Dukkha. Yes.
Good.
And I like 6 element too, but
6 element, yes.
Yes, I'm not afraid. I'm 6 element.
All right.
I like the element space. Space is very good, né? But space not have nothing. Space,
empty
space.
Yeah.
Not that have nothing space. Né? Space is very good. Né? Have nothing.
We need space to exist. Without space, we cannot exist.
Yes. Yes, very important.
Mm.
And knowing, né? But knowing to see the space. Knowing to see the space. Né?
Yes, knowing is the most important element. Without knowing, then we don't know anything at all.
Yes.
The body doesn't know anything.
Knowing is my head.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay. Say, but sorry. Say.
No, there's nothing to say. I just say that only the element that knows. Everything else doesn't know anything.
Yes.
So
the element fire. The element fire is very important, but fire is the energy, né?
But too much fire can be bad also. You have to have a balance between the 4 elements. Some wind element, some earth element, some water element, some fire element.
Yes.
So you can have this body, maintain this body.
Yes. Strong, né, but strong.
Okay, good.
I'm 60 years, but I'm a little idoso. In Brazil, the name is idoso.
What's that?
60 years is have privileges. Have facilities to park in the car.
Special benefit for 60 people.
Yes.
60 years old. Old people now. You're an old person now.
Yes. All the meditation.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But I feel a new person, but not old. I feel new.
Yeah, yes, you're the same person. You're the knowing element. It's always the same.
Yes. A calico, né, Bante?
That's right, a calico.
Yes.
Okay. Good luck. Happy birthday.
Oh, Brasil lost the Copa, Bante. Brazil lost in football.
Football, okay.
Lost. Brazil is very bad.
Why?
The people in Brazil crying.
Brazil just lost?
Yes.
I see. Okay.
And very weird. Very. No.
It's anicca,
Much corruption.
it's anicca,
The
anatta.
players.
It's anicca, it's anatta.
Bad anatta, né? But not good anatta. Bad anatta. Bad anicca. Not good anicca. Bad anicca.
There's no good or bad anicca. It's anicca. It's anatta. You cannot control it.
Yes.
Okay.
Upeca, né, Bante?
Yeah,
Upeca.
that's the best one. Okay, good luck to you.
Good luck.
Next, Maria. Where are you now? Are you back in Russia already?
Hello, Tanajan. I'm in Kolan Island for
Poland,
days.
near Pattaya. Huh?
Yes, and I go to Russia in 2 days.
I see. Taking a vacation, a holiday?
Yeah, it's short holiday. It's very nice, actually.
Mhm.
Finally, I have some time to read book, just to sit at the sea,
You're
because I
still
was.
alone? You're still alone?
My friend is in Pattaya, so she's waiting for me. I
I
come back.
see.
Nicole that came with me to meet you.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the day after tomorrow, I meet her, and then I go to the airport.
Okay. You have any question tonight?
I just maybe wanted to share with the group about the retreat. If somebody wants to come to Wat Yan, maybe somebody doesn't know that there are these houses where I had retreat. It's like very wonderful place in the wild nature, and there are so many animals around and very, very quiet. If somebody wants to sit like this kind of retreat, it's not on the main area of Wat Yan, it's on Chilon Mountain for women, because men, they stay in Kuti, but females, they can stay in these kind of houses. And I couldn't even imagine that the facilities are so good and that it's such a nice nature. It was very conducive for meditation. So if somebody is thinking about staying for retreat in Wat Yan, I really recommend very much. And that it should be organized by writing to assistant. And I'm very grateful to him for his help.
Yes,
So
we have some people who joined the Zoom meeting and came and spent the retreat on the mountain, but not many because we don't advertise or anything like that.
Yeah, because I didn't know about that just, I don't know, about 2 years ago in the office. I think somebody mentioned there are these houses, and then I had to ask many questions. They said, yes, we have, but they don't like announce it to everybody, I guess. But it's like very good place for
Yeah,
meditation.
because we don't want too many people to know, because we don't have much room for everybody to come at the same time. So you have to be real curious and wanted to know and wanted to come. Then you will have to seek the information.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's good.
Yeah.
So you find your stay beneficial, profitable?
Yes, beneficial. Now I'm trying to follow your advice and my own decision. I try to let go everything as soon as it appears in my mind, because my mind tends to, I told you, it tends to grasp something and then exaggerate some fault. And I am very tired of trying to decide what's good, what's bad. So I decide just to let go, and then see how it works. I'll do that for a few months. It's difficult. Sometimes I have lots of anxiety because my mind likes to control things, and it's not about controlling, it's about blaming me. So when it finds some fault, then it feels secure somehow. Okay, I know why I should blame you, but I'm tired of that. So I decided to practice this kind of anicca. I'm not going into details, just try to let go. Sometimes it still gets stuck in the mind, but I try to practice mindfulness and switch my attention, though it's not always easy.
That's good. Try to empty your mind. The past is already gone. Useless to spend time on the past. Only if you can use it as a lesson to teach you not to repeat the same mistake again. Otherwise, just forget about it. about the past and focus on the present, because the present will become the future. Today will be, I mean, not the future will become today, and tomorrow will become today.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. But it's like after this retreat, I firmly decided that I should not follow my old habit. So it was like I'm fighting every day not to follow this habit. Sometimes I win, sometimes maybe I lose, but now I have very firm determination. So I hope it gets better with practice.
Yes, you have to be patient. It takes time to change your habit. But you can, but it takes time. Okay. Persistent mindfulness will help you.
Yes, I will try. Because sometimes it's difficult to develop mindfulness when mind starts to blame you. It says like, no, you should not be meditating, you should fix this mistake. And so it interferes in the meditation. And I'm trying, no, forget about that, let's practice mindfulness. But it's like difficult sometimes.
Yeah, you should come back to mantra when you start to argue with yourself. That means you're already not having any mindfulness.
I cannot practice mantra because I go for Vipassana retreats and sati is kind of, we practice sati bit in a different way, but still it's like same kind of practice. But if I practice mantra, they won't allow me to join a long-term retreat. So that's why I practice only like body sati, paying attention to the body movements.
Okay.
But it's very good practice for me.
All right. Keep it up, okay?
Yes, I wanted to ask about like today you said that if some situation happens to a person, it's not only related to karma, there can be other factors involved. But what are these factors?
Well, other people can be the factors to cause you to have some experiences. The weather, anything, that can cause things to happen to you. It's just not only the karma. Sometimes you get sick with the virus. This is another factor. So there are many different factors besides karma.
Because before I thought that in Buddhism, like everything that happens has some like origin. So these are the consequences. So you did something, so you get the result. But so there is something that just happens without you planting the seed. It just happens by chance.
Yes, because we're living with a changing condition all the time. So there are many other factors that can cause things to happen to us. Not just karma only. But but if we cannot decide which one, then you just throw it all into the karma. It's all karma. And the real karma that causes us is our birth. Our rebirth is our karma. If we don't take birth, then all this problem will disappear, right? If we have no body, then we don't have to have any problem with what we are facing right now. And the cause of our rebirth is our craving. Then we go back to the cravings again. Craving for sensual pleasure causes us to take rebirth with the body, because we need the body to satisfy our sensual pleasure cravings. We need to have the body as the means of getting into the sensual pleasure. So if we could stop the sensual cravings, then we don't have to come and have a rebirth. We don't need to have a body. Then our problem that we're facing now will not happen. So that's the goal of Buddhism, is stop rebirth. Once you can stop rebirth, then all the problem that follows birth will disappear. If there's no birth, there will be no aging, no sickness, no death, no separation from the ones you love, no facing the different things that you don't like to face. And the cause of your rebirth is your craving for sensual pleasures, craving for being and craving for not being. These are the three cravings that we have to stop.
But if a person, sorry.
by the practice of morality and meditation and wisdom.
Mhm. But if a person wants to be reborn, not because of sensual craving, but to help people.
That's craving for being, wants to help other people. But most people have sensual pleasure. I doubt anybody who is born having no sensual pleasure cravings, except those who are born and then become monks. And it means they don't have sensual pleasure craving, but they still have craving for jhana, craving for peace, for meditation.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, thank you very much, Ajahn.
Okay, you're welcome.
Very nice to see you.
Good. Bye. Next, Philip from Malaysia.
Good evening, Ajahn. I'm just here to listen and to learn. Nothing to report or nothing to ask.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
Go to Get Genso from Penang.
Ajahn, good evening. Just to pay respect and listening for learning. Thank you.
Okay. Good. Go to Rohini. She's in Pattaya right now. She's in Manampur, where we have our arms around.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
giving food every day, every morning.
As I remain inside the hotel room this week, I try to develop my mindfulness, and I'm just inside the room all day.
Good.
So
It's like being in a retreat. Once you stay in the room, you have
yes,
nobody to disturb you.
I think I feel it's better than in retreat because I can sit. Because when I go to retreat, you have to follow
Schedule different practices.
sometime, yeah.
Yes.
Because before I met Ajahn, I went for some retreat, but it wasn't really helpful much. So
This is more you're more focus
more
on what you
beneficial.
need. Yeah.
That's the way I
Yeah.
feel. Yeah,
Yes.
for me.
It's more custom made practice.
Yeah, I only need because I just need a teacher like Ajahn, so that I can ask questions if I have any, and then now I know what I have to do, and boredom creeps in sometime, but still better than engaging with people, especially who don't practice or practice Dhamma, and they don't understand. Last week I was in Sri Lanka. It was really bad. Bad means in the sense, you
have to deal with people
meditate,
who wants to do things, and you don't want to do things with them.
They don't know. They don't understand what they think I'm crazy. So no, I could not. Whole of last week I could not do a meditation, or even I lost my mindfulness.
I think the hotel staff always think you are crazy, locking yourself up in the room all day long.
maybe hotels. They are very nice. They are very good. I don't know what they think, but probably they think that how I stay all day, don't go anywhere outside.
You're supposed to go out and swim in the ocean and do activities, what normal people
they
do.
don't understand, I think. Yeah, but they don't say anything, but they're good. They're very nice people. And how I really don't go anywhere, just like in a prison cell. I sit on a chair for 3-4 hours and do my breath meditation. And then at night, after midnight, because before midnight it was a bit noisy. So after midnight, I just go to the
balcony.
balcony here. So much quieter, except the sound of the ocean. So I meditate. I think my mindfulness and is much better. That's the way I feel.
Yes.
Because no thoughts. I'm not less thoughts.
Yes, concentrate on your mindfulness first.
Yes.
Until you can calm your mind, get into jhana. And after that, then you can do some wisdom to teach your mind to let go. And everything is anicca, dukkha, anatta. Not worth hanging on to. Everything you should let go of everything.
Yes. Yes, it's just keep practicing until I reach my goal. So Ajahn is there to ask if I have any questions. So I just continue.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you, Ajahn. Thank you
You're
very much.
welcome. Next, Alvin from Malaysia.
Namaskar, Ajahn. Ajahn, yeah, what a coincidence. Mike's question on the metta. And I was just reading an article by Tanasiro Bhikkhu the other day. You're saying that the first thing I read on top is metta can hurt. So I was shocked when I read that metta can hurt. Then he was talking about the 4 Brahma Viharas can hurt, especially the 3 Brahma Vihara without upeka. Yeah, now very clear, Tanajan, based on your explanation. Yeah, so basically upeka is the one that metta have to be followed by upeka, right, Tanajan? As you mentioned.
The balance between the two. Not too much of metta, not enough ubeka.
So we can just practice straight upeka, right? I mean, that would be okay. But metta without upeka is...
If you practice the ubeka without metta, then you can consider to be a cold person, a harmless person. So.
I see. Okay. So he has to...
You have to have a balance.
Right. Same for the other 2 Brahma Vihara, right?
Yes. If you can use compassion, then you should use compassion. If you can use mudita, then you use mudita. If the case doesn't allow you to use the other 3, then you have to use ubeka.
I see. Okay. So these 3 will have to be balanced out with upeka.
Yeah, ubeka will be the final act. If you try to be metta and you're not getting any response or any positive result, then you have to use equanimity.
Okay. All right.
But you shouldn't feel sad or feel bad about not being able to use your metta to make other people happy.
But you continue seeing people trying to hurt each other, people
It's
trying...
a business. This is when you need to use ubeka, because they are not under your control.
Yeah, exactly, Ajahn. Yes. All I can control is my own feelings.
That's right, your own action.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
You're
Great.
welcome.
Thanks.
Next, Lynn from Indonesia. Hi, Lynn, can you hear me?
Good evening, Tanajan. Yes, I can. Thank you very clearly.
Good, go ahead.
Okay. So I've been I went to stay at a monastery for the past 1 month, and then I felt from the time we wake up until the time we go to bed. That is very useful, and it helps in getting me into a more peaceful mind and a joyful mind. So I would like to say thank you very much for Tan Ajah's teaching all this time, and then I can develop the kind of happy mind.
Good. If you have mindfulness, you will have happiness in your mind. You will have contentment.
Yes.
Good. Your signal is not good. Sometimes your sounds come on and off. So, but it's okay. We can hear you, but not as good. It's not normal. If you have anything you want to ask, you can go ahead and ask.
Okay. How to develop a forgiving mind, actually?
Forgiving mind?
Yes.
Because you have to look at the opposite of a forgiving mind. When you're angry, when you want to hurt someone, this is bad for your mind. So you want to stop this bad action for your mind by doing the opposite. Instead of wanting to hurt the other person, you should forgive the other person. Because once you can forgive, then the bad feeling in your mind will disappear, and your mind will feel at ease and comfortable. That's the purpose of forgiving, not for the other person's sake. It's for your own sake. Your mind is being burned with anger, with hatred. Like the Buddha said, evil cannot be suppressed by using hatred. It's only non-hatred that will stop your evil from arising. And that's the purpose of forgiving. It's to get rid of your anger, to get rid of your ill will. If you try to react, try to punish the other person because of their action, then they will react and then they'll try to retaliate again. So you're getting more stress and more anger. But once you forgive that person, then everything stops, right? Everything comes back to peace, to normality. So let bygone be bygone. That's the whole thing. It's already past. Whatever the person does is already past. There's no point of trying to stir the thing up again.
Okay.
Just forgive and forget, and move on.
Okay.
Because you want to maintain peace and happiness in your mind. You don't want to have any anger, any hatred arising in your mind, because they are like burning fire. They can burn your mind. Okay, so you know how to forgive now? You know what you should forgive? It's for your own sake.
Yes. Theoretically, it's easy to understand this, but when the anger comes, sometimes it's hard to control ourselves.
You need mindfulness. See? That's why you need mindfulness. Sometimes we have the wisdom to forgive, but we don't have the mindfulness to stop the anger, the hatred. So that's why we have to keep practicing more mindfulness. It means you don't have enough mindfulness to forgive yet. You don't have enough jhana, you don't have enough equanimity yet to stop.
Not graduated yet.
So do more mindfulness and meditation practice.
Okay.
We already have lots of wisdom, but we cannot apply our wisdom accordingly, properly, because we don't have the ability to stop our defilement. Our defilement still wants to do the opposite of what our wisdom teaches us to do. To let go, to forgive. We still want to become attached. We still want to react, retaliate. We still want to hate. So if you have strong mindfulness, if you have strong equanimity, then you can stop all this. No love, no hate, no fear, no delusion.
Okay.
So go back to your mindfulness. If you cannot yet forgive, then it means you need more mindfulness, need more equanimity.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much, Tanajan. Hope
You're
you are
welcome.
keeping well. Thank you.
Okay. Next, Kok Seng from Singapore. Hi, Kok Seng.
Greeting, Rajan. Rajan, may I check with Rajan the my practice of as a lay person practicing Dhamma, Sila, and Bhavana. Somehow this thought comes to my mind that this practice is to prepare myself for the eventual problems that will arise as a result of aging, sickness, and death. So, Rajan, I just want to seek your clarification.
Well, the goal is to get to equanimity from meditation. And to get there, you need the support of morality. And morality needs the support of charity or dana. And these are like steps you have to go through. First, you practice dana to make yourself having loving kindness. So this will then prevent you from hurting other people. So then you can keep the precept, maintain the precept. Once you can maintain the precept, then you have the time to allow yourself to go and meditate. Because if you're still breaking the precept, then your mind will still be involved in immoral act, which can cause a lot of agitation and restlessness. So you use this thing to prepare your mind for meditation. The goal is to get to equanimity. When you have equanimity, and then whatever happens to your body, you can just let go, let it be. Because you know there's nothing you can do about it. If it's gonna get sick, if it's gonna die, you cannot stop it. But you can stop from hurting your mind by having equanimity. Okay, so the main goal is to be able to practice mindfulness and meditation. But you need the support of morality, keeping the precepts. And keeping the precept needs the support of your charity, your kindness, your loving kindness toward other beings. So when you give to charity, you're practicing mindfulness, and you're practicing kindness, loving kindness. So when you have loving kindness, you'll find it difficult to hurt other beings. So you can keep the precepts. Once you can keep the 5 precepts, then you can expand to the 8 precepts to support your meditation practice. Okay. Is this clear to you now? Are you listening? Okay.
Listening. He said eventually when we grow old and then the problems of aging arises, and if we have not developed our mind, equanimity or jhana, then we'll find it very difficult to cope with problems of aging. Is that correct?
That's right. Because you still have craving to do things with your body, but if your body cannot support your craving, then you feel terrible. But if you have equanimity, then you don't need to have the body to get you things to support your cravings, because once you have equanimity, you could suppress your cravings and make the mind peaceful and happy.
So don't make use of our body or senses.
Because one day you're gonna have to. You cannot depend on your body all the time. Right now, you can depend on your body to serve you, to go and get things that you want to get or see things that you want to see. But as you get older or when you get sick, then the body will not be able to support your craving. And you'll feel miserable, you'll feel depressed. But if you practice meditation, if you have equanimity, then you have peace and contentment. And you don't feel terrible not being able to use the body anymore?
Because I have the mind, I depend on my mind to give me the happiness.
You have happiness through the meditation practice. Okay. Is this clear to you?
Okay, thank you, Praja.
Okay. Next, NG. I cannot pronounce it, so I spell the word NG. I think you know who you are.
Good evening, Ajahn.
How do you pronounce your name?
Ân Triệt Ki. Triệt
Okay.
Ki.
Okay. You're from Vietnam?
Pardon?
Are you from Vietnam?
No. I'm from Indonesia.
Indonesia, from
Medan.
Medan. This morning you
Medan.
talked to me.
Yes.
I see. So you finally managed to get into the room, huh?
Yes.
Okay, good. What can I do for you?
I want to ask how to stay mindfulness for lay people like us, because normally I am a teacher, but I already now I only teach in my house, like a tuition teacher. But every morning I samadhi about 1 hour, like a rutinitas. But I don't get the improve, Ajahn. How to
You need to practice more mindfulness, and by just reciting mantra as much as possible. When you don't have to think, then don't let your mind think. Stop it by reciting mantra instead. Bhutto, 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 Bhutto inside your mind.
Okay. Before I meditate, I chanting first, like Buddhanusati or Karanya Metta Sutta.
That also can be helpful, but not enough. You have to do more than that before you meditate. You have to start doing it when you start waking up in the morning. As soon as you wake up, you start reciting Bhutto or start chanting some chant if you like. Keep chanting all the time. Only stop when you have to think about something important. If nothing important to think, then you should not let your mind think. Let it chant or recite the mantra instead. Then you get more mindfulness. And then when you meditate, you can get better result from your meditation.
Okay. But we chant the Buddha when we sit for meditate. Chant the Buddha.
Anytime. You don't have to chant only when you sit. You can do it all day long in all posture. Standing, walking, doing things, eating, brushing your teeth, anything. Just use Bhutto, Bhutto to stop your mind from thinking about other things.
Okay. I try.
You can only stop Bhutto only when you have to think about your work, what you have to do, for instance. But when you don't have anything important to think, then don't let your mind think. Let it recite Bhutto, Bhutto instead.
Okay, Ajahn. I try. Thank
Then
you.
you will have more mindfulness.
Yes.
And when you meditate, your mind can become calmer and quicker, easier.
Okay, Ajahn. Thank you, Ajahn.
Okay, you're welcome. Where are you now? In Pattaya or still back in Bangkok?
Today I am in Rayong.
Rayong. You're going to Wat Marjan?
Wat Marjan, I go to there to retreat at 11 until 19.
I see. Okay. So right now you're staying in the hotel first?
Yes.
Just you alone, with your friends not going with you?
With my cousin. But I go retreat just one, me,
alone. Okay.
alone.
For how long? 1 week?
About 1 week.
Okay, good. So anytime you want to ask question, you can join the Zoom meeting every Tuesday night.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, Ajahn. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Next, we'll go to Christine Koye.
Good evening, Tanajan.
How are you?
Good. Yesterday I just up from retreat.
Okay, for how long?
This round is about 6 days.
6 days, yeah.
Yeah, because last month I went about 5 weeks in Thailand, 1 week in another temple in Malaysia, then last week in another temple. So total about 6 weeks for 8 precepts.
Is this group retreat or personal retreat? Self-retreat?
5 weeks is about personal retreat. Last week is group retreat.
I see. Which one is better?
Group.
Group, so you can talk, huh?
More motivate.
More motivation, huh?
Can be more disciplined.
When you're alone, you cannot force yourself.
Have to put energy to force ourselves. So group like we are all in schedule. We go together in the meditation hall. Then we got chanting, and we got Ajahn to provide Dhamma talk.
Which one gives you the better result? Group
Both.
Both. Group.
Both.
Okay, so
Both.
Both are the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
As long we are practice, then we can see the result. The more I practice, the more I see the Dhamma is so real as per all the Ajahn teaching.
Yes, you can prove the teaching of the Buddha by your practice.
And the more practice, the more happier the feeling.
That's right. That's the goal of practice, to make you happy.
Very happy. It more peaceful and more happy and momentumly go in. So wonderful.
Good.
Yeah. I looking forward for another retreat next month.
Good.
And I will keep on practice at home because many teachers ask me to keep on practice also.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you go to retreat, you're supercharging your mind. But after you come back to your retreat, you have to continue practicing. Keep charging your mind.
Yes,
Okay.
I will continue all the Ajahns direction. Thank you so much.
Okay, good. I'll go to Nettie now. Hi, Nettie. You're with NG, right? This morning. Staying in the same room?
Good evening, Pra Ajahn. Namo
Yes.
Buddhaya, Pra Ajahn. This is my first time join Pra Ajahn Zoom meeting with my cousin Eng Chie Ki.
Yes, I see.
Just now morning we go to pay respect to Pra Ajahn. Sorry, Pra Ajahn, my English is not so good.
That's okay. I can understand.
Yes.
Sure.
Pra Ajahn, why my meditation was stuck? Sometimes was stuck.
Not good, you mean? You need more mindfulness. You have to practice more mindfulness before you meditate. You can do chanting, you can reciting Bhutto.
Every morning I chanting Buddhanusati, Dhammanusati, Sanghanusati, then Karyamita Metta Sutta, Ratana Sutta, and Mangala Sutta.
Yes, you should do it all day if you can.
Okay.
The more the better.
Yes, Prajan. So when I start my meditation, we should chant in our mind, Buddha, 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 like this,
Yes,
Prajan.
yes, yes. You can use Buddha, 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 or you can watch your breath at the tip of your nose, the breath coming in and going out.
Yes. Every time I use like this to meditation, Prajan.
Yes, good. Try to stop thinking. Try not to think about anything when you meditate.
Yes, but sometimes if my mind more wandering, I can focus, Prajan.
Yeah, that's why you need to do more mindfulness before you meditate. Try to use more, reciting more mantra if you can. You can do mantra all day long, whether you're sitting, walking, standing, eating, doing things that you don't need to think, then you use the mantra, Buddha, Buddha.
Okay, Prajan.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Prajan.
Are you going to Wat Yannasangwararam with your cousin?
I tomorrow, yes, but
Yes.
I don't join retreat,
Just to
Prajan.
visit
Maybe
the
next time.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Thank you, Prajan.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Next,
Prajan.
next we go to Dr. Piyao and Dr. Indira. Dr. Piyao is busy, I guess.
Good evening, Ajahn. Yes, he's with a patient. He came and checked a couple of times, but yes. Ajahn, I just want to tell you something. I really like, even today you told someone how important it is to first get into jhana before practicing wisdom. And wisdom is so much easier to contemplate on after that, because you're the only person who has really clearly told the importance of this, and it has helped me and Pial so much. So, I'm so glad that you said it, because a lot of people confuse by saying otherwise, but really realize the value of your advice. So thank you so much, Ajahn.
You're welcome. I hope you can apply it to get rid of your attachment to things.
Yes,
If you
very
have
much.
if you have equanimity, you'll find it easy to let go.
Very much so, Ajahn. Yes, yes.
If
It's
you don't have
helping.
equanimity, you still want to become attached to things, to people.
Yes.
So try to
Yes.
practice more jhana as possible, as much jhana as possible. And
That's
you
what
need
I-
to have constant mindfulness to do this.
Yes.
So sometimes you might have to go into a retreat, a self-retreat, be alone, and practice mindfulness to stop your
Yeah.
mind from thinking.
Yes. See, the thing is now the kids are not home. It's only two of us. So it's very quiet, so, and also we try not to, we used to entertain, go out a lot. We've sort of stopped all that. So it's very much I like to practice at home because I like the surroundings. It's much easier for me to sit and practice.
Yes.
So yeah, I've been to retreats like 3-day retreats, but never to a 10-day retreat. I would like to at some point. Yes, I will, but I hope I can come to
Or you can
see
do
you.
your self-retreat at home if you can. If
Yes,
you
that's
can
what
be
I do.
alone.
It's very peaceful when I meditate at home, so I like it that way, Ajahn. Yes.
That's good. Try to do
Thank
as much retreat as possible.
Yes. Yes. Practicing very much. Thank you so much, Ajahn, because I want to tell you how profound that was, especially to Pial. He was very much into the wisdom part, but when you said to him so clearly, it really made it so much easier. So yeah, that's why we are very grateful to you.
Yes. People misunderstand that our wisdom is the thing that you have to develop.
Yes.
But without jhana, your wisdom is useless.
You realized it, Ajahn.
You cannot cut off your cravings or your attachment without equanimity.
Yes. And when you're in that equanimity state, it's much easier to contemplate.
Oh, here he comes. Finish with your patient, doctor?
Yeah, it's okay. Done.
Okay. We were just talking about you. how much you
Me?
appreciate the.
I hope it's good things, you know.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
she
look
said that
around.
she said that you appreciate the teaching of using samadhi before wisdom.
Oh yes, of course, of course. So I mean, it's pretty obvious, I guess, because if you are looking for something in, there's a lot of dust and dirt, you can't find it, right? But if you are looking for a clean place, you can find it better. So
Ajahn is the one who made
yeah,
it.
so you helped us to look for in a more cleaner place, and then see the change in that. You can find the place better.
I thought the sutta was clear on how on the step that you need to practice.
Steps, yeah, because you can,
morality, meditation, and wisdom.
wisdom, yeah. Because sila samadhi prajna. So without samadhi, you can't achieve prajna. Like it's impossible. That's why that's that order. Everything is like a gradual path. Buddha always talks. It's about a gradual training. You can't just jump with a samma samadhi. You can't jump over samma samadhi to get to samma jnana, to get to samma vimukti, because there are eightfold path plus two other factors, other fruits of the path, which are samma jnana. That's the insight, the wisdom. But you can't bypass samma samadhi to get to samma jnana.
You have to go to samma titi, samma sangapo.
Yes, that's right. That's the beginning. Without the samadhi, we knowing this is our goal to get rid of dukkha, the Four Noble Truth. I think that's a key.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's a very.
It's like you sort of showed a torch, like no, really.
Yeah, no, it's. I think it is the what I think it is trying to say is what is
clearing the path.
Clearing the path. Yeah, that's exactly how the sutra text also. At the end of sutra, there's showing, taking a lamp and showing in the darkness. So it's showing the path. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ajahn. And I'm sure it helps everybody else too, because a lot of times, like, however, like a lot of people don't say it so clearly. You know, it's so much easier if they say it clearly, then it's easier for people.
Yeah.
Because they don't have jhana. So if they have jhana, they will appreciate the importance of jhana.
Yeah, they want to go straight to inside because it looks like more cool, the inside. But
yes, inside, but with a hot mind, not a cool mind. With a defiled mind.
Yeah, it's very hard. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have any comment regarding on what we said so far today?
Comment. Yeah, I think that somebody ask about the jealousy. Like I think at the beginning, at the first person.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean jealousy. It called issa is a Pali term. Macharya. It comes with the want to have, like macharya is like having masurkama. What's like
being attached to things.
Yeah, as that like to being attached. Being a miser, like you don't want to give anything away. So those two words go together. Macharya issa. It's called. There's a sutra called Macharya Sutta. In Buddha talks about 5 types of jealousy people can come up with. Dana Macharya. If you have a lot of wealth, people can be jealous about that. Kula Macharya, maybe you're on a higher caste. Those days, caste system, people can be jealous about your caste. Status. Nowadays, the status. Kula Macharya, Avasa Macharya, meaning that you have a house, dwelling, beautiful, and people can be jealous of that. And Varna Macharya, like you are more beautiful, you're more pleasant, then you can be jealous. Called Varna Macharya. And finally, it's an interesting one. It's called Dhamma Macharya. People can be jealous about your knowledge of the Dhamma. That I never knew there was something like that.
That's right. If you announce yourself that you become a Sotapanna, people will get real strong reaction to what you say.
Dhamma Macharya. So really interesting how so Buddha talks about these the jealousy of it's been described. Interesting. Suttas, you know.
Okay. But the way to deal with jealousy is to accept that we all have different capabilities.
Yes. Yeah.
We did different karma. So
Yeah.
some people did more good karma than we
Exactly.
do,
Yeah.
and they get better result from
Yeah.
their good
Yeah.
karma.
And
to cultivate mudita.
Brahma Viharas.
Mudita
Opposite
is
is
opposite of jealousy.
You're being
Mudita,
happy.
mudita. Be
You're
happy
happy
with
for
other people's success.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Ajahn.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for your
so much.
comment. You're
You're welcome.
welcome.
Teran Saranai.
Okay. Now we have to go to the question from the email now. Hi, Juan, do we have any question tonight?
กับหลวงพ่อครับ we have 7 questions tonight and there are
Okay.
3 questions. The first 3 questions are from the assistant email from Jacob, Germany. Is it against the 8th precept to sit or lie down on a sofa to relax?
You can relax, but as long as your body need the relaxation. But just to relax because you define want to relax, then this is not good.
When I practice sati, there is a tendency to try to control being in the present. How do I deal with this?
By just focusing your attention on something like a mantra. Just recite mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto. Then you stop your mind from thinking about the past or the future. Then your mind will be back in the present.
When someone suffers from mental illness, is it correct to treat their mental health first with a doctor or other professionals before trying to advance in meditation and sati?
Well, the best doctor in mental health is the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. And the remedy is to bring back your mindfulness. That's the problem with mental health. People lost their mindfulness. They could not control their thought. So the thought can create all sort of crazy thinking, make them crazy. But if you have mindfulness, then you can stop all these crazy thoughts, and then your mind can come back to become normal again. So the best way to deal with mental issue is to use the Buddha's teaching if you can apply it.
The next question from Praveen. Recently, many monks died in car accident in Thailand. Is it due to their past karma or any other factors involved?
The main factor is their birth. If they don't born, then they won't die. So this is the main factor. If we don't born, then we will not die. If we are born, then we will have to all die, regardless of who we are, whether we are monk or not monks. So if you don't want to die, then don't born, don't take birth.
Next question from Pauline Soon. Do we need to study the sutta, such as the Four Noble Truths and the 3 characteristics, before we start meditation?
It depends on what you need to know. If you meditate, then you have to study mindfulness first of all. Know how to develop mindfulness. Know how to get into jhana. That's all you need to know if you want to meditate.
The next question from An. Other religions also teach meditation. Can Ajahn explain the teaching of meditation samadhi in Buddhism compared to others?
Well, I cannot compare because I don't know how the other teaching is being taught. But the goal in meditation is to stop your mind from thinking, to calm your mind, to bring peace and happiness into your mind.
And the next question, how samadhi develop wisdom?
Sometimes when you cannot how samadhi develop wisdom. Samadhi support the application of wisdom. Without samadhi, you cannot apply the wisdom that you have learned, that your suffering is caused by your cravings or your attachment, because you will not be able to let go of your attachment or stop your craving without samadhi. But if you have samadhi, and when your wisdom tells you that your suffering is caused by your craving, by your attachment, then you can easily stop your attachment, stop your craving with samadhi. Without samadhi, you will not be able to stop your cravings or your attachment. Okay.
The last question from Sulan. I would like to ask why obstacles tend to arise when we want to do something. Is it bad karma that hinder us?
No, it's our bad habit. We only want to do bad things. So when we have to do good thing, we have to face opposition for our bad habits. See. So try to stop doing bad things. Try to stop doing bad habit, and then you find it easy to do good things.
That's all the question.
Okay, that's about all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for your participation. I hope this meeting is useful to you and can help you advance in your practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, be mindful all the time, and if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Ajahn. Thank you, Amin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amin. Good night.
Thank you, Amin.
Thank you, Amin.
Bye
Good night,
bye.
everyone. Bye bye. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.